So the incubator is finally empty and all the babies are out of the egg and they've shed out. So in this video, I want to go over just what I hatched out this year. My name is Nick Pulaski. Growing up, I have always had a passion for wildlife, and with that passion, along with my passion of filmmaking, I get taken on some amazing adventures creating wildlife content, getting up close with a variety of incredible animals. So come follow along as I pursue my goals of educating, inspiring, exploring, and conserving wildlife, all while having fun, seeing the beauty in our natural world. Alright, hello and welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for joining me here today. So sorry for the delay on videos. We have had some crazy times here, that's for sure. One of the times being that I just got out of basically a week-long power outage. So I wasn't able to do anything in here. Obviously, it would have been pitch black in here, but all the animals and myself, we are doing great. No issues there. But now we are back with power, and I want to show you guys just what I produced this year now that everything is all hatched out and out of the egg and everything is shed out. So I want to showcase to you guys just exactly what I produced this year and what it's looking like, so you guys could potentially even get your hands on some of these guys if you wanted to. So definitely reach out to me if you guys have some inquiries. At this point in time, at least everyone has at least had one meal in them. Some of them I know have even had 3 in them so far, 3 or 4 meals in them. So everyone is doing great in here. We are having healthy, happy babies right here. But I think I've talked long enough, so I want to really show you guys just some of the things that I've produced this year that I'm really excited about. So let's get to it. Alright, so the first snake I want to show off is this one right here. This is one of the double head albino pied black pastels, and look at this one right here, all shed out, looks incredible, eating like a champ, that's for sure. And this one is a female, so this one will be held back. Look at that ringer though right there. I mean, that is that bold ringer that I was showcasing and showing you guys, and I just absolutely love this one. So I'm super stoked to be raising this one up, and down the line we're going to be working in the project of albino pieds and black pastel in the mix, so we're going to have hopefully black pastel albino pieds down the line. But this is going to be an absolutely incredible one to raise up, and I think we definitely hit well on the odds for male to female ratio on these guys. I believe a lot of the black pastel albino pieds, het wise that is, are going to be female, so we're going to be holding back a good amount of these guys. But I just want to showcase to you guys just what this one looks like, because this one has the really cool indicating ringer on it, and I'm just super stoked about this. I mean, I knew I was going to be holding back babies and I was prepared for it, but I mean, just seeing this one, I mean, they're all going to be incredible, but seeing this as it grows up is going to be really, really cool. So yeah, that is the update on this one right here. As you can see, super chill and mellow already as a baby. And I mean, like I said, they've been taking meals like champs, so no issues whatsoever. And then now they do normally start on live, and I hate feeding live. I hate feeding live anything. But down the line, after I get a couple more meals in every one of them, my goal is to switch these guys over to frozen thawed for the most part. So yeah, and obviously too, I will let anyone know that's going to be inquiring about animals what they are on as well too. That is important to me. So yeah, that is this update on this black pastel double head for albino pied, and couldn't be happier. But let's move on. Alright, so here we have the 2 Pastel Lessers that I produced, the first ones that I produced, that is. I did produce 3 of these, and I have another one in another clutch that I will show. But these are the first 2 that I produced. These guys are doing absolutely incredible. This one looks like it's ready to strike at any moment. This one's like, what the heck, man, you woke me up from a nap. But these are going to be really hard to part ways with. I posted one of these guys on my Instagram story. I think it was my last one that I produced. I think it was. But these are going to be really hard to part ways with, honestly, because I just love pastel and lesser, what it does to an animal. I mean, the blushing on the sides for one, and I mean, just that goldenish tint to these guys. I mean, they definitely hold their colors truly. It's just a great combination for one. And I mean, I love my super pastel lesser that I have. He's holding colors really well, and he's been a great sire to these guys right here. So they definitely have a great dad in the mix, as well as a great mom, obviously, too, with the lesser that I have. But I just love this combination to death, and I mean, it's going to be really hard getting back into this for sure, selling these guys off. I know once I sell my first baby off, I'm going to be like, oh man, this is going to be really hard. But that's just the nature of the beast, right? That you're going to be producing some really cool animals, and you can't keep them all. But both of these guys will be for sale, so I will be posting more information down on my pages, so definitely check out my links down below so you guys can inquire, or if you guys have any questions or anything like that. But yeah, these are 2 of the 3 of my Pastel Lessers that I've produced. All of the Pastel Lessers are going to be up on the market, so definitely stay tuned for that. You could be getting into some really incredible animals. Siblings are checking out each other, having a conversation, it seems. But yeah, these guys, too cool, that's for sure. Look at them. Too cool. They have great colorations, that's for sure. And just to show off a couple more of the black pastel double heifer pied and albinos that I produced, these are them right here, and I just absolutely love these colorations on these guys. I believe both of these guys, if I checked right, were female, so these guys are definitely also going to be holdbacks. So I'm not going to be showing all the double head for pied and albinos that I got, but I just wanted to show a couple more for you guys. But these guys right here are just absolutely incredible too. Just great overall coloration. These guys have put on some weight to them. I think both of these guys have 3 males in them each. And yeah, I just wanted to show you a couple more of these guys just to update you guys on these, because these are looking incredible. Absolutely excited to get into this project. And because we're holding back so many of these guys, we have so many chances to produce black pastel albino pieds. Really excited, or albino pieds in general. So really excited project that we're going to be in the works for down the line. I love pied anything, so it's definitely going to be a rewarding thing as we go on to produce these guys. So a lot of duplicates, but here we have the third Pastel Lesser that we have in the collection. So just kind of showing you, these guys are all balled up right now. That's so adorable. But you can see right here all the cool coloration and patterning on these guys. They look just so cool. I love the alien heads on these guys. They just look incredible, honestly. So it's really going to be hard for me to be getting rid of these guys because I just absolutely love these animals. They always catch my eye. But we woke this guy up right now. He's like, what's going on, buddy? But yeah, these are going to be incredible. So like I said, this guy is also going to be for sale too. So like I said, all the information, definitely check me out down below on all my links and inquire down there if you guys have any questions, and we can go from there. But yeah, this is the one that just came out of the latest clutch that I produced. This one I just posted on my Instagram too. So this one's got 1 meal in them right now, but just another really incredible Pastel Lesser. And then we hit on 2 amazing queen bee ball pythons. So this is one of them right here. Absolutely incredible in terms of the coloration and everything like that. But if you can kind of see, and I hope when I'm zooming in right now that you can kind of pick it up, but as you can see on the left side of this snake, this eye is a little bit smaller than that eye right there. And that is something that just kind of happens as a deformity inside the egg. Certain morphs, when you pair them together, actually can produce small eyes. That wasn't the case here. It was more so just a in the egg deformity, and these things happen. Unfortunately, by nature, I just had 2 this year that came out with deformities, and this is one of them. So this one is going to be a pet sale only animal right here. But this is just an incredible, incredible snake right here. I just love the coloration just in general. I was so excited that I produced 2 queen bees. I mean, these are just incredible animals. Just that coloration. I mean, they kind of yellow out as they get older, but I think that only helps them and benefits the combination itself. So what the combination of queen bee is it's a 3G animal. It's going to be lesser, it's going to be spider, and it's going to be pastel. We definitely hit on the odds for these guys right here, and just really, really beautiful animals. And this one's definitely a little bit curious and everything like that. But besides the eye is not slowing this animal down whatsoever. The animal is completely healthy, so nothing wrong with this animal otherwise that I've seen. And I've been monitoring both of these guys that came out with deformities, and we've had no issues whatsoever with these guys. This definitely will be a pet sale only animal, but really incredible right here that we hit on queen bees. And I'll show you the other one right now. Alright, and here is the other queen bee right here. This one is completely fine. Haven't fully decided if I'm keeping this one yet, but this is just a really cool animal right here. I mean, absolutely stunning. I mean, like I said before with the other one, just the coloration and markings of these guys, it's just a really cool animal, and it's really cool to be hitting on 3G animals, that's for sure. These are looking healthy, these are looking great. They've both taken meals for me, so that's been a great pleasure as well too. No issues whatsoever. But I just can't believe it's so funny to think like how tiny these guys hatch out. I mean, they just literally sit in your fingertips like this, and there's no issue whatsoever. I mean, they're so cool, and it's just such a rewarding thing raising these guys up. But once I have a fully confirmed list on what my holdbacks are and what isn't a holdback for me, I will be posting that as well too. So make sure you stay up to date on my social medias. But this is the other queen bee right here. Alright, and I wanted to finish it off with this guy right here. So this is the other animal that is going to be a pet only animal. Now you may be wondering, what is wrong with this guy? He looks completely fine, and this is a bumblebee right here. He does look completely fine. There's nothing wrong with him otherwise. He's taking meals, everything like that. And I thought when I saw him come out of the egg and everything like that, and he was bundled with everyone, he looked totally fine. I thought we only had that one queen bee with that eye issue. But when I picked this guy up after he was fully shed out and everything like that, and I'm going to show you guys those sheds in a second here, because these colorations look incredible, but these guys all had perfect sheds. But I will show you guys in a second just what those sheds look like, because they're just too cool and always rewarding to see. But anyway, the issue is, you see that tail is completely bent. And it's unfortunate because the tail is right up to the cloaca right there. So the tail is completely bent in and deformed right at the tip right there. So at some point in the incubation process, the tail merged together right there. Just another thing that just naturally happens to a lot of breeders and stuff like that. It's just one of those things where nature of the beast, like I said. So what happened there is not uncommon, honestly. But the issue is that I would say that I would not be comfortable sexing this animal because the tail is bent in right there. There is bone right there. It's going to be impossible to pop. I may be able to get a probe in there, but I mean, we'll kind of see as time goes on how that will go. But yeah, definitely something I'm going to have to look into trying to do. As this guy gets a little bit older, I think that's when we'll kind of make the determination if we're going to do a probe or what have you for this guy. But this is going to be another pet only sale right here for this guy for sure. Though I love Bumble Bee, I'm definitely a sucker more so for the queen bees, and I think that's why I got into the Pastel Lesser spider project, is because I really love those queen bees. But yeah, this guy will be for sure a pet only sale, but you definitely are going to be getting a really cool bumblebee with a cool unique tail, you know? I mean, there's nothing that's going to be stopping this animal otherwise from eating or going to the bathroom or anything like that. It's just a little nub. And no other issues otherwise. So I mean, I've seen this animal go to the bathroom and everything like that and produce urates. There's no issues with this animal whatsoever otherwise. Just a deformed tail, so that just happens. But otherwise, these animals are totally fine. And like I said, I'm going to be updating you guys on all these guys, so make sure you check them out. So instead of going through all the double head for albinos and everything like that, I didn't want to go through all those guys with you guys. I will obviously keep you guys in the loop on all the babies that I've produced this year and kind of go in the loop, but I wanted to show you guys kind of the top ones that I've produced this year to really get you guys looking into these animals, just to show these animals off to you guys, and maybe you guys are interested in some of these animals. These guys probably aren't going to be ready to go. I would say I'm not going to probably let these guys go for probably another month or so. I just want to keep feeding everyone and letting everyone grow up a little bit and get some size on these guys before I get these guys up for sale. Even though the majority of these guys have taken 2 to 3 to 4 meals, I want to make sure that everyone is totally great as they progress on and everything like that, go through a couple of sheds, everything like that. You know the drill. So that's that. But I wanted to show you guys these guys. This is from the last clutch that I produced. All of these were perfect sheds. So out of 5 babies, you got perfect sheds right here. These guys right here, which came out a little bit wrinkly. They came out like a little small sock, and then you just kind of have to expand them. But these guys just look really cool as they kind of flattened out a little bit. You can see where the head was right here and then the tail. It's just really rewarding getting these guys into perfect sheds for one. But I mean, just keeping these guys just as references, just to show people and stuff like that, snakeskin, and having people feel it, it's always an exciting thing. To some people, I'm sure they think it's kind of gross, but I really think this is really cool. And it shows that the animals have shed out perfectly. It's successful. Sometimes you'll have snakes that come out with bad sheds and everything, but you know, that's something that can sometimes happen. As long as it's not happening constantly, you should be good. But I just wanted to show these off to you guys because I always get excited about this. I want to show you guys it too. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I know that it's been a while for me to post. I didn't want to make it this long, but I'm back regardless. I have a busy schedule coming up, but I'm going to make it happen with you guys to put out as much content as I can, get the podcast going as well too. We have a lot of cool things that we want to focus on and do, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you could do me a couple favors, if you could like the video and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it, as well as hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. Make sure to check out my social media. I'll be updating all these guys on there as well too, so you guys can stay informed. We have a lot of cool babies, so I'm so excited to get these guys out to you guys and keep some of these guys for myself too as holdbacks. So until next time, I will see you guys soon.